So this is our yoga sculpt, and we'll just need a set of light weights. I'm using 1 pound. You can go heavier or lighter, and then a set of blocks for today. All right, we're gonna start on our mat. Yep, just a set of blocks and then a set of light weights. We're gonna start in a child's pose. Drawing your knees wide, sinking your hips towards your heels, reaching your arms long out in front, and focusing here on your breath. Roll your head from side to side. Maybe rocking your hips from side to side, just resting your forehead on the floor. You can also rest your forehead on a block. Gently rock back to center, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Deep inhale. Exhale, thread your right arm under and through the left side body, releasing your right cheek or ear towards the floor or to the block. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, release your right hand to meet your left. Inhale, reach your left arm high, gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale, thread your left arm under and through the right side body, allowing your left cheek or ear to come down towards the floor. Inhale, reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release it back to meet the right. Gently press yourself up, coming into a tabletop, stacking your wrists directly under your shoulders, knees directly under your hips. Tuck your toes, hammock your belly, and lift your gaze up towards the ceiling. Spiral your elbow creases to the top of the mat. On your exhale, untuck your toes, press the floor away, create space between your shoulder blades. Repeating this cat and cow with your breath a few more times. Deep inhale. Exhale, untuck the toes. Keep it going. Come back to a neutral spine. Bump your hips side to side. Inhale, reach your right leg straight back. Keep the hips square, strong point through your right toes. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rainbow your right leg up and over to the outside of your left hip. Gently looking over your left shoulder. To deepen that stretch, you can draw your right heel closer to the floor, or gently rock towards your toes or the ball of your foot. Be rocking forwards and backwards. Gently bend your right knee, releasing your right knee back under your right hip. Bump your hips side to side, just a little organic movement here. And then come back through neutral. Inhale, reach your left leg straight back. Strong point through your left toes, hips are squared. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your left knee in towards your nose. Inhale, lengthen your left leg straight back. Exhale, rainbow your left leg up and over to the outside of your right hip. Maybe looking over your right shoulder. Same options here to lessen that stretch. You can rock towards your toes, the ball of your left foot. To deepen that sensation, you can press your left heel closer towards the floor. Gently bend into your left knee, releasing your left knee back under your left hip. Bumping your hips side to side. Walk your hands a palm print forward, tuck your toes, lift your hips. Coming to our first downward facing dog. Biceps frame your ears as you gently pedal your heels, walking your dog, lifting and lowering one heel at a time. Gently lower both heels down to the floor. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Bend your right knee, stack your hips, circle out your right ankle. Maybe circle out your hip. Inhale, kick your right leg straight back, sprout the hips. Exhale, step your right foot in between your palms. Bring those weights just to frame your right foot. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Straighten your right leg. From here, we're gonna fold forward. Keeping that back heel to just a forward fold, single leg split. You can keep your forehead lifted. You can release your forehead towards your right knee. Keeping your hands on the floor, bend into your right knee, grab one weight in each hand, inhale, rise up, coming back to your high crescent. Exhale, sweep, lightning crescent. Inhale, rise, 4 more just like that. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, lift. 3 more, exhale, sweep. Inhale, rise, high crescent. Exhale, lightning crescent. Grab your head, point to the top of your mat. Exhale, 1 more. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. We're going to cactus the arms, bend your left knee, lunge, and press. 4 more. 3 more. 2. And 1. Hinge forward, release your hands to the floor. You can also bring your hands to blocks. With that left leg extended, we're going to pulse it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the left leg lifted, point your left toes, bend both knees, tapping your left knee to the outside of the right, Shiva squat, and extend. Bend and extend. 3 more. 2 more. All right, on the next one, hold that left leg lifted, flex your left foot, L step, lower, and lift. 3 more, stay with it. 1 more, hold that left leg lifted, step your left leg back, plant your hands to frame your right foot, step your right foot back, coming back to your downward facing dog. Pedal off the heels, bend, extend, biceps frame your ears. Staying here and breathing. All right, lift your left leg high, 3-legged dog. Bend your left knee, stack your hip, circle out your left ankle, circle out your left hip. Inhale, kick your left leg straight back, square those hips. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose, step your left foot in between your palms. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Back heel is lifted, straighten your front left leg, hinge forward. You can create a micro bend in that left knee. You can bring your hands to your hips, hands to the floor or blocks. You can keep your head elevated, pulling the crown of your head to the front of your mat. You're welcome to fold forward, deepening that stretch on the back side of your left leg. Bend into your left knee, grab both weights, one weight in each hand. Inhale, rise up, come back to your high crescent. Exhale, sweep, lightning crescent. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep. 3 more. Lift and hinge. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep. 1 more. You got this. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, lift and hold. Cactus the arms. Lunge and lift. Your right knee can stay hovering. It can tap the floor. 2 more. Back heel stays lifted. Last one. Hinge forward, planting your hands on the floor or on blocks. Kick your right leg straight back. Flex through your right foot. Pulse it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. Point your right toes. Bend your knees. Shiva squat and extend. Tapping that right knee to the outside of your left thigh, knee, shin, or ankle. 2 more. 1 more. Kick that right leg straight back, flex through your right foot, L step, lower, lift. 5. That's 4, 3, 2 more. Last one, extend that right leg high, bend into your left knee as you plant your right foot, plant your hands down, step your left leg back to downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Hinge forward, find your high plank. Adjust your feet or your hands if you need to. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down, elbows tucked in. Little stretch. Keep your left hand box out. Reach your right arm long from the right shoulder. Relax your right leg. Lift your left leg high and tip onto your right hip. Coming into broken wing. Roll back onto your stomach. Plant both hands under your shoulders. Press up, mini cobra. Release back down. Right hand box out, left leg relaxed, extend your left arm from your left shoulder, lift your right leg high, pivot onto your left hip. You can bend your right knee. Roll back onto both hip bones. Plant your left hand on your left shoulder, press up, mini cobra. Release back down. Walk your hands to your lowest rib cage, press up, full cobra. Come through upward facing dog, meeting back in downward facing dog, pedal it out. Keep a deep bend in both your knees, walk your hands towards your feet, forward fold, half lift hands to shins, exhale, forward fold, slowly roll all the way up, roll your shoulders up and back once you get there. All right, we should be nice and warm now. Let's go ahead and grab a block. This is optional for the block. If you want more of a challenge, place the block on the floor, lowest setting I recommend. We're gonna stay on that block. Grab one weight in each hand. From here, just your hands by your side, palms facing in. We have a curl with a left hip opener. Draw it up and open, leave it open, draw it out and forward. So you're just alternating that knee. Same thing if you're standing. If you want to take out the curls and just focus on that hip flexor, flex through your left foot. Lower ab work here. So you're alternating, starting with that left foot facing forward and that left foot facing out from the hip. When you're ready, add in that hammer curl. Maybe place your right foot on a block. Keep it going. Palms facing in. You got it, stay with it. Almost there. Keep it going. All right, from here, keep your left leg out from the side. Keep your weights to your shoulders. We're gonna lift that left leg out from the hip, shoulder press. That right foot can be on the block or on the floor. You're just extending that left leg straight out from your hip. Option to add the arms, or you can keep your hands at your hips, arms to your shoulders, or when you're ready, you can add in that press with that side leg lift. Just a few more here. We're going to repeat the same thing on the left side. We're going to bring the palms facing up and out in the same direction that you're facing. Lift and lower. Press, lift, release and lower. Think slow and steady. One more. All right, release it down. Option to place that left foot on the block or keep it on the floor. Palms facing up, bicep curl, right leg opens. Left leg is your base. We're working that right side now. You can add in the bicep curls, or you can just focus on that right hip flexor, alternating opening and closing that right hip. When you're ready, add in the bicep curl with or without your left foot on the block. Have a micro bend in that left knee. It'll help with balance. Keep it going. Looking so strong. That's it. Lift and lift. All right, hold that right leg out from the hip. Bring your palms facing in the same direction that you're looking, palms facing out. Press, right leg lift and lower. Same options with your left leg on the block or with your left leg directly down on the floor. You can point, flex, or relax the right foot, whichever is more comfortable for you. Keep it going. So I'm sorry if there's a slight echo. While I was in Bali, I gave my husband a honey-do list, and it was to get rid of our guest bed, so trying to make do before we get some rugs and some new furniture in here. Just a lift and a lower. Keep it going. We're going to swap these weights out for a block, and we're going to come down onto the floor. Comfortable seated position of your choice. Give me 2 more. Press, side leg lift, 1 more. All right, release it down. Whew. Set the weights off to the side. Come to a comfortable seat, kneeling, seated. Doesn't matter, we're going to focus on that upper body now. Go ahead and grab that block between your palms. From here, bring that block out in front. Open and close the elbows. Try to press into that block. Imagine that you're pressing so hard with your right hand, you can move that block to the left. Likewise, with your left hand, you're pressing so hard, you can move that block over to the right. By squeezing that block, you're keeping it still. Pressing your palm in, fingertips down to your wrist, elbows open, elbows close. If it's more comfortable, you can bring that block lower. You can also bring it higher up if you'd like. Just an open and close. A few more here. Open and close. Your elbows don't have to touch. Just an open and close. All right, hold the elbows as close in as you can. Lift and lower. Just like your elbows are riding an elevator, lift and lower. Tiny movement. You can keep that block out directly in front of you and lift up, or you can bring it further down. You can do a full range of motion. Just whatever you do, just keep moving. You've got it. Continuing to press that block in each hand. Continuing to squeeze your elbows together. You need to adjust your seating position. Do so at any time. And just come back when you're ready. Keep it going. Lift and lower. We're firing up those shoulders. You've got it. Lift and lower. All right, hold those elbows at shoulder height. Last time here. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. Elbows are lifted. Palms are squeezing in. Try not to drop your elbows. This is the third and final move in this sequence for our shoulders. You've got it. Extend and bend. Almost there. We're going to come laying onto our back with all of our equipment, our blocks, and our set of weights. We've got core and glutes coming up next. Extend and bend. Just a few more. I know it burns. Stay with it. Squeeze that block. Keep the elbows close in. They start to butterfly out. Squeeze them back in towards one another. Almost there. All right, finish up where you're at. Ooh. Take that right arm, do a few circles, switch directions. Same thing on the left arm. Just do a few circles, and then switch. All right, come on down to the floor. Again, bringing your set of weights and your blocks. Starting with one block. Go ahead and lay all the way back down. Bend both of your knees, extend your right leg in towards your chest. Plant that block on the sole of your right foot. You can also forego the block and do just your right foot up towards ceiling, hands by your side. Press into your left foot, glute bridge lift and lower. Pressing the sole of your right foot up towards the ceiling if you have that block or you don't have that block. Flex through your right foot. Try to stamp the sole of your foot or that side of the block up towards the ceiling. Single leg glute bridge, controlling that motion, controlling that movement by keeping that block if you can on that right foot. If it falls off or rolls down, that's okay, just set it off to the side. You can try again tomorrow. Keep it going. Just a few more. All right, hold your hips down. Still with that right leg to the ceiling. Extend your left leg long. Point your left toes. Lift and lower that left leg. So your right leg is flexed. Your left toes are pointed. You can tuck your chin, hovering your shoulders. Little additional core work here. We're firing up the lower abs by moving that left leg. If you want to do some additional static upper core work, crunch your chin towards your chest by hovering your shoulders. You can also keep your head, neck, and shoulders relaxed down to the floor. Abs are engaged. Keep it going. Almost there. Lift and lower the left leg. Keep that right leg distracted. We're going to hold that left leg to a hover in just a few. Give me one more. All right, right leg low to the hover. Right leg to the ceiling, left leg low to a hover. Give me some tiny circles that left leg. Doesn't matter which direction. We'll switch when we're halfway. You can keep your head, neck, and shoulders lifted or relax them down to the floor. If you need to set that block down, if you need to set your right leg down, feel free to do so. Tiny circles. Point through your left toes. You've got it. All right, reverse that direction. You know what that means. We're about halfway. We're doing a lot of things today in sets of 3. It's a lucky number. So this is our third move with that block to the ceiling. So we'll repeat the same thing with our left leg to the ceiling, working that right leg. A few more circles here. Abs are engaged, whether your head, neck, and shoulders are lifted or on the floor. All right, release that left foot. Bend your right knee to chest. Release down. Catch your breath. Maybe move that right leg side to side a few times. All right, let's get right back into it. Go ahead and bend both the knees. Right leg is planted. Draw your left knee into your chest. Flex your left foot up towards the ceiling. Plant that block on the sole of your left foot. Flex through your left foot. Press in towards your right foot. Hands by your side. Single leg glute bridge, lift and lower. As always, you can set that block off to the side. If you have a strap handy, this is a great opportunity to use a strap. You can bring that strap around the sole of the block and hold on to it with both of your hands, or just bring the block off to the side if it's a little wobbly. Pressing your glutes up and lower. Glute bridge, lift and lower. Right foot is grounded. We're going to lower those hips next, and we're going to lift and lower the right leg. Keep it going. A few more single leg glute bridges. Lift and lower. Abs are engaged. Give me one more. All right, lower your hip. Keep your left leg to the ceiling. Flex your left foot. Extend your right leg long. Point your right toes. Lift and lower that right leg. So just the right leg is moving. Try to keep that left leg as still as you can. You can have a slight bend in the knee. Your leg can be completely straight. Make sure you're flexing through your left toes, whether you have that block on the sole of your left foot or not. Feel free to keep your head, neck, and shoulders pressed into the floor, just gazing up towards the ceiling. If you want to add some upper abs, because we're already doing the lower abs with the right leg, lifting and lowering, you can tuck your head, neck, and shoulders, maybe reaching your fingers towards the back of your mat. Just a few more. Stay with it. Right leg lift and lower. Abs are engaged. You got this. Lift and lower. All right, lower that right leg low to a hover. Tiny circles. Point your right toes. Doesn't matter which direction. Tiny circles. Little baby circles. Keep that left leg up to the ceiling if you can. You've got it, little circles. All right, reverse that direction. Tiny circles, opposite direction. You've got it, we're so close. Stay with it, tiny burn. We'll do a little stretch after this. Keep it going. You got it. A few more. Yes, you can. All right, release that right foot. Draw your left knee into your chest, set the block off to the side. Allow that left knee to fall side to side. All right, we're gonna come back to our back. We're gonna grab one block. Bring that block between your palms. Extend your legs out long. Reach your arms long overhead. Bring the legs up, bring the arms up. Transfer that block to your feet and extend. Block transfer between your hands and your feet. Making sure that you extend both limbs. Your legs zip together, your arms zip together, long in opposite directions, whether it has the block or not. Passing back in between. Transferring that block. Crunch and reach. Lower back and glutes stay grounded the entire time. All right. Finish with a block between your legs. Draw your elbows wide. Reach your legs up towards the ceiling. From here, just lower and lift the legs. Deeper lower ab work. So your lower back is pressed in towards the floor. Your abs are engaged. You can also place your hands, palms facing down under your hips, continuing to lower and lift that block. Draw your navel into your spine and up to the crown of your head. Don't forget to continue to breathe here. Breathing is one of the most important things you can do while doing core work. A few more. All right, bend your knees, keeping that block between your feet, elbows are wide, center crunch, and release. We're just crunching through the center, coming back to those upper abs. We did a lot for lower abs. Now we've got the upper abs. Slow and steady, crunch up, lifting your head, neck, and shoulders all the way off the floor. Avoid pulling your neck, elbows stay wide. Reaching up as far as you can, coming back down, slow and steady. Crunch and release. Almost there. Yes, you can. Crunch, lift. Exhale, lower. All right, hold that crunch. Grab that block between your ankles, place it between your thighs. Reach both hands on the outside ankle and reach side to side. So you're holding that crunch and you're reaching your hand to the outside thigh, reaching towards the outside calf, ankle, pinky toe. Reach for whatever you can. Lower back is continuing to press in towards the floor. Side to side. Keep it going. It's there. Keep your chin tucked. Airways open. All right, come back through center. From here, draw your elbows wide, holding that crunch. Extend the legs. Draw the knees back over the hips. Extend. Draw the knees back over the hips. So you're just extending and bending your knees. Elbows are wide. You can point, flex, or relax your toes. Lower back is glued to the floor. So if you notice your lower back is lifting up, if you have any discomfort whatsoever, lower your head, neck, and shoulders. And then extend your legs up towards the ceiling as opposed to towards the floor. So you're still bending and extending your knees. You're just bringing them closer to the ceiling versus the floor. Doing what you can. Extend and bend the knees, lower to the floor at a diagonal up towards the ceiling, and then drawing the knees back over the hips. All right, give me one more. Draw your knees back over your hips, reach your legs up towards the ceiling. Grab those weights, one weight in each hand. Reach your right hand to the left ankle, reach back down. Right hand, left ankle, just the right arm, left ankle. Reach diagonally and release. Continuing to squeeze that block between your thighs. Reach all the way up, lifting your shoulder blade. Avoid pressing in using your left side. You want to use your core as you reach up and down. Keep it going. Reach and release. Few more. Make sure you're breathing. Exhale as you reach right hand to left ankle. Inhale to release down. All right, finish up where you're at. Left hand, reach to the outside of your right ankle, release back down. Left hand to the outside of your right ankle, shin, knee, thigh, reach for whatever you can. Legs up towards the ceiling, continuing to squeeze that block between your thighs. Total body work right here. Main focus is your core. You got it. Reach and release. Just a few more. Almost there. Keep it going. All right, release the weights down. Set the block off to the side. We're gonna roll onto our left side, propping our head up with our left hand. Grab the weight in your right hand. From here, clamshell, right arm tricep, bend and extend. So that top right leg is lifting and lowering. If you can control the movement and keep your right foot in line with your right knee, you can lift your right foot. You can also keep your feet planted and just opening and closing that right knee, just like a true clamshell versus a broken clamshell, with your right foot lifting up. Firing up that outer right hip, outer right glute, additional tricep work if you're using that right arm to bend and extend, opening, closing with that right leg. All right, lower your right hand, set the weight down, extend your left leg long. From here, box out your top right hand, draw your right knee to your right elbow, and then kick your right leg up to a diagonal. Bend and kick. Flex through your right foot. Try not to roll forwards or backwards. Using your left elbow to prop yourself up. You can also lay all the way down just like you're laying at the beach. Keeping your right hand boxed out, it'll also keep you from rolling forwards and backwards. Just the right knee towards the right elbow. Maybe it taps your right elbow. Maybe it comes super close. Do what you can. Bend and extend that right knee. Flex through your right foot. Try to relax your left leg. If you start to press into that left foot, try to relax it. The focus here is on the right side. All right, bend that right foot in front of your left. I like to hold my top right ankle. Lift your right leg, lift your left leg, and tiny lifts here. Getting my lefts and rights all mixed up with the crisscross. Strong point through your left toe. So we're moving that bottom leg. We're firing up the inner and outer thigh on that left leg. Your right foot gets a little breather here. So of course, this is number 3. Lots of 3s today. So we're going to roll quickly onto the right side. Just a few more here. Lifting that left leg, Tiny lifts, like a little pulse. Try to keep that left ankle, maybe your calf, maybe your knee, maybe your entire left thigh is lifted off the floor and you're pulsing that left leg a little bit higher. Little more pulses here, keep it going. All right, really quick transition, bring that weight with you, coming onto the right hip, prop yourself up with your right leg, bend both knees, left arm up, clamshell with a tricep bend and extend. Now you can have the arm moving with the top leg, or it can be opposite. Doesn't matter which one's moving and which one's extending. You can control that movement of your left leg, slow and steady. You can lift that left foot with the left knee, keeping it parallel. Or you're always welcome to keep that left foot down. I actually find that keeping the feet together, that top foot down, is actually more challenging than if you lift the leg. Maybe it's just me. Keep it going, lift and lower. We're gonna set that weight down next. All right, bring that weight down, box out your left hand, extend your right leg long, draw your left knee in towards your left elbow, kick it up, bend and kick. Keep it going. Flex through your left foot, drawing your left knee in towards your left shoulder. Maybe it taps your left elbow. Maybe it taps your shoulder. Maybe it doesn't even come close. Try to relax that right leg. It's going to try to start to bend up. You may slightly push off of the outside of that right foot. Try to just relax it. All the work is in your left leg. Flex through your left foot here. Few more. Couple more. All right, go ahead and bend that left foot in front. Extend your right leg long, point your right toes, lift and lower. Just the right leg. Lift and lower. Tiny pulses. Maybe you can get that right leg higher with each pulse. Maybe each time you lift it up, you don't actually let it go back down to where you started from the very first time. You start from where you were last lifting. Challenge yourself, inner and outer thigh on that right side. Lift and lower. You can hold on to that left foot, left ankle with your with your left hand, or you can just relax it. Tiny pulses, right leg is moving. Abs are engaged. All right, release that right foot. Come onto your back. No equipment's needed. We're gonna roll all the way back. Feet are hip width apart and parallel. Rest your hands by your side. Glute bridge, left hold lifted. Open the knees. Bring the knees back to parallel. Lower the hips. So lift, open, close, lower. Keep it going. As you hold the hips lifted and open the knees, you're rocking to the outer knife edge of each foot. Lift, open, close, lower. Squeezing your glutes the entire time. Almost there. All right, hold the hips lifted. Walk your feet wider than your hips. Turn your toes out. From here, glute bridge, lift and lower. So your feet can be just slightly wider than your hips, and then turn your toes out. You can bring your feet as wide as your mat, maybe wider than your mat. Depends on your preference and your hip flexibility. Lifting and lowering. Making sure you're lifting both hips. You can just rest your palms on the outside of your hips and make sure they're moving together lift and lower. That one's not lifting sooner or lowering sooner than the other. Two more. Lower your hips, bring your soles of your feet together, butterfly your knees out. From here, elbows are wide. Crunch, release, glute bridge, lift, and lower. So we're tying up our third move, adding a little bit of core with some outer glute and inner thigh work. Butterfly bridge, lower, butterfly crunch, just lifting your upper body, keeping your feet planted the entire time. Butterfly bridge, lower, crunch, lower. You've got it, just a few more. Give me one more of each. Bridge and crunch. Release your head, neck, and shoulders. Draw your knees into your chest. Curl yourself to a tight ball, keeping your head, neck, and shoulders pressed in towards the floor. You can rock and roll side to side. Coming into your happy baby, continuing to grab the back side of your thighs. You can grab your calves or the outer knife edge of each foot, soles of your feet to the ceiling, and just gently roll from side to side. Come back through center, extend your left leg long. Release your right heel towards your glutes, clasping your hands on your right shin. Tuck your chin to your chest, point, flex, circle out your right ankle, flex your left foot, and hover your left shin. Gently release your head, neck, and shoulders. With your left hand, guide your right knee over to the left side of your body. Planting your right knee on the floor, on the block. You can gaze up towards the ceiling, and for a deeper stretch, look over your right shoulder. Maybe extend your right arm. Come back through center. Left leg long. Allow the sole of your right foot to come anywhere along the inside of your left leg. Recline tree. Gently plant your right foot. Plant your left foot to meet the right. Come back into your happy baby position, soles of your feet to the ceiling. This time with your left knee in towards your left shoulder, extend your right leg long, and then release your left heel towards your glutes, clasping your hands on your left shin. Point, flex, circle out your left ankle, hover your head, neck, and shoulders, and flex your right foot, hovering your right leg. Release your right leg, head, neck, and shoulders with your right hand. Guide your left knee over to the right side of your body. That left knee can come onto the floor, on a block. To deepen the stretch, you can look over your left shoulder. You can reach your left arm long. Gently come back through center, right leg is long. Draw the sole of your left foot to the inside of your right leg. Recline tree on this side. Plant your left foot, plant your right foot. Come on up to a comfortable seated position. Rock your sit bones side to side. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, cactus. Gaze up. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you today. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Namaste.